Welcome back to ShutUpAndDribble, man. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays. What's the
How
deal,
you feel,
man?
bro? What's
What's the
good
deal,
with
man?
y'all,
How you
man?
been? How you been, dog?
Man, what's the Westbrook ruin my Christmas? We'll get to that though.
That man Westbrook tried to get big.
That man pissed
He
me
tried to
off.
get big for the game.
That man got me sounding like an Instagram comment section.
Right
That's how
after the
mad he
game,
got
too. Right after the game, I went on Instagram. And then some dude, he was like, I hate this fucking team. I unfollowed him instantly, bro. It was on them Laker fan pages. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, bro. You're done.
Yeah. Is it the same dude? Was it the dude that like put all the young core on the thing?
I think so.
Yeah, he put like all the young core. I was like, dog, that's over. I don't follow him too. I was like, dog, it's not over. I don't care about that no more.
That dude ruined it for every Laker page except for Aaron.
Man,
I followed all of them except for Aaron.
I still follow a lot of them because most people I follow ain't being that negative about the team. They just more like they're not panicky about the team. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more like realistic about it.
Yeah, they're not just like, oh, we lost, blah blah. I hate this fucking team. It's the worst Laker team of all. Like, no, dog, chill out, bro.
Like it's still early, but it's still annoying. Like I'm mad. I'm mad with the team. Like after last game.
I'm pissed, but it's like, come on, we still got a whole season left.
Yeah, like it's so much time left. So much, the schedule sucks, but so much time left. It'll be good.
Shout out to my Raiders getting the victory today, man.
About time.
That puts us at 8-7. So there's 2 games left in the season. There's 2 games left in the season. We won 17-13 against the Broncos.
Yeah, chance.
So there's 2 games left, and we have to win those 2 games. And we play the Colts and the Chargers. And for us to make the playoffs, we need the Ravens, Chargers, Steelers, Dolphins, Browns, and Broncos to lose, basically.
Did the Chargers win today? Or that was the Rams?
No, the Chargers lost.
Oh, the Rams won then, huh?
Yeah.
Why they have the same colors? Like, why do you have the same colors?
Same colors, and they're both from LA. Like, that don't make sense.
Yeah. I would see them play. I'm like, oh, so is that Chargers? That's the Rams. I'm like, why they got the same color?
Yeah, that makes sense. But right now, so there's the top teams that are close to the hunt. It's the Ravens, Chargers, Raiders, Steelers, and the Dolphins. Everyone else is 7-8. So if we keep winning, we'll be fine. We just need those 2 teams to lose, or those couple teams to lose. And we would play the Colts and the Chargers. So we beat the Colts, beat the Chargers, we're a playoff team. That's simple. Come on, man. Y'all can do it.
Well, if they go to the playoffs, how deep they going?
Playoffs?
How deep they go if they go to the playoffs?
First round exit. Nehemiah, can you relax? I got nails. You got nails? Wow, I'm gonna need you to chill out, Maya. You're doing flips. You might fall. Yeah, we're first round exit.
Look at my nails.
Oh,
yeah, I see.
I got 1,
2.
3.
Maya, you skipped 2.
4, 5.
5. 6.
And mine. And 1.
Okay, Nehemiah wanted to let y'all know he got 7 nails. But if the Raiders do end up making the playoffs, they're probably a first round exit. Like a first round exit.
You never know, bro. It's one game.
Like they're not making out of the first round.
But I mean, you never know though.
Nah, bro.
You mess around, you win.
We might get lucky, but we ain't get past second round. If we get past second round, I'm gonna go crazy. Like I would genuinely be surprised if the Raiders got
what the Raiders go all the way to the Super Bowl?
I think I will die and come back to life. If the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, I think I would die, be reborn as a different person, and come back to life.
So what's the another one?
Another one? Press that one.
What?
No, ask you
one.
Okay, well, you find it then, bro. You know how to do it.
One more.
See, this is why y'all don't have kids.
Why I can't?
That's your kid.
It basically is the way this man always with me. Look, go there. Yeah, the way he always with me basically is my kid. All right, man. So we got a couple games to go over. The Christmas game, Christmas recap. We're going to go from order and the way they were played. How many games did you watch? Did you watch them all?
I didn't get to watch the Utah and Dallas one. I wanted to, but my family's over, so I didn't get a chance. I had to watch that game later. That's why I was so mad.
You watched all of them?
I was so excited.
I don't like wolves.
Yeah, I was so excited about the game.
Okay, I didn't watch the damn Hawks. I wasn't watching no Trae Young.
So,
I only watched the Bucks, Warriors, and Lakers.
So
Yeah. So basically next Hawks game, it was just a blowout.
Yeah, it was a blowout.
The Hawks didn't have nobody. They didn't have. They only
no
had
Trae
Young. The offense looked terrible without Trae Young.
And
The
one
offense
more.
looked so bad.
Yeah, that shows just how much Trae Young is to that offense.
Four.
That he is the offense in Atlanta. That pick and roll and all that.
He literally is the offense.
Yeah, so shout out to Julius though, 25 and 12.
He had a triple double. Shot terrible.
Man, put them boys to sleep though. All right,
He was
next
playing
game.
bad. Julius playing bad too.
He was shooting bad though, huh?
This game he shot good, but a few games before he was playing bad, and next man started booing him. They was booing him. Not this game, but a few games ago, they were booing the hell out of him.
I would hate playing for the Knicks.
Man, how you fun?
All they do is defeat them.
But they so damn toxic. They'll fight fun at the same time though.
Yeah, I would hate playing for the Knicks, man. All they do is they gonna boo you when you get drafted. They gonna boo you when you play here. They gonna boo you if you miss a free throw.
You good though, they worship you though.
Yeah, if you get like a layup, then yeah, wow. But you come back and miss it. You come back and miss a layup. Fuck you. Like, nah, bro. I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'd rather deal with Lakers fans.
Man, they said the toxic.
Nehemiah, you do one more flip. I'm gonna flip you up out of here, dog. You do one more flip. All right, man. Next game, we got Bucks versus Celtics. The Bucks end up pulling this one out, 117-113. I know the Celtics lost, but I want to highlight JT and Jaylen Brown combining for 50. The young duo, they was balling.
My issue when I was watching the game, my issue with them was they just set up so many threes. Like they had the big lead, and they start settling. Like the whole team was just settling for threes.
Yeah, you can tell they got comfortable real early.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they got that lead, they relaxed. And they was like, oh yeah, we got this. They're not coming back. And Giannis said, yeah, hold that. Dunk.
Yeah. And then Wesley Matthews, the big three. I was like, damn, Wesley. You could do it for Lakers. So we'll talk about that next time.
Did you see what Giannis said to Marcus Smart?
Somebody pussy.
Yeah, he was coming down the lane and Marcus Smart tried to draw a charge. Then Giannis kind of missed him and it was an and-one. And Giannis was like, I can't stand that pussy. And then
But he actually said that?
Yeah, he said
I thought it was a fake quote.
Nah, bro, he said it like you can see it coming out of his mouth. That man said it, bro.
Oh, sick. I thought that man was saying, like I thought it was like a quote somebody made because he's so annoying.
Nah, he said it.
Said that.
That man said it. He said, I can't stand that pussy.
Mateo.
See, I won't be able to stand him either.
Mateo.
I mean, all he do is he flop a lot. That man flop a lot.
Mateo.
Exactly. What, Maya? What?
This is my rules.
Maya, you do a flip. You do one flip. Try me, dog. Do a flip. Come on. This nigga did a flip. Whatever. All right, bro. Next game. Warriors versus Suns. The Warriors claim the number one spot. The Warriors also, they're so close to breaking the tiebreaker. Right now, aren't they up 2-1 on the Suns, I think?
2-1.
Yeah, when they play one more time to secure home court advantage. If they were to meet up in the conference finals. I mean, Steph went off 33, but it wasn't like Steph. He shot bad. It wasn't like a 33. He was getting buckets. It was like a shoot, make, shoot, make, and then he ended up being 33.
So he's making. He was pulling and pulling. But he did a great job playmaking though. His playmaking, like the assists won't say, but like his gravity, he really uses gravity to help them, like his teammates keep them in the game. Because they hit a lot of big shots because they were so like overguarding Steph, and people were just sitting there wide open.
Yeah, they won this game because he's Stephen Curry.
Yeah,
that's just the way they guarded him, like he's Stephen Curry, which is how you should guard him. Throw three niggas at this nigga, chase him around until you like. That's how you should guard Stephen Curry, and that's exactly how they did it.
Yeah, and then Booker, he had a bad game. I remember watching it.
Book?
Yeah, he did. He was 5 for 19. So they did a good job on guarding Booker. And I saw was really getting going with Chris Paul, but Booker, he was going to get it going. He was getting frustrated. They were just like double it. At time they would double him, or just knew what they knew he was going to do, and they just ripped the ball out of his hands at some possessions. He just fouled.
I think the Warriors, like their age, kind of won them that game. Them being veterans and knowing what to do and knowing different ways to slow down scores like Devin Booker, I think that won them the game.
Like Draymond and Curry, they've been there so many times.
And the way they did it was, I was like intrigued, but I thought they were gonna put a lot of pressure on D Book, but they single-handedly put one long defender on Chris Paul and let him go full court on CP, and they like doubled D Book off of that. That was surprising.
Yeah.
To see them like put their best defender on Chris Paul and then double D Book.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was an interesting little strat. Ended up working. Shout out to Otto Porter. Got him that W down the stretch, man.
I didn't get to see the
You didn't see Young Will? You didn't see Lil Will?
No, I didn't get to. I saw because he started coming house, so I didn't get to see the full ending.
I think the score was. I think it was 107. I think it was 107. Right?
I saw when it was. I think 10. I think it was 107, 110 or something like that. I saw, and then next I saw they won. I'm like, they won.
So it was 107, 107. Otto Porter comes down, hits a three. They're Otto Porter. They get it with Otto Porter. He hits a fadeaway mid range on the next possession. Next possession, he hits a corner three. Everybody like Otto Porter. Like Otto Porter like closed the game out.
Imagine getting beat by Wilson.
Yeah, Otto Porter was crazy. That man.
Otto Chamberlain just gives you budget. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, Otto Porter took over that game and got that W for them. That's crazy to think about. It was Otto Porter, man.
I'll be mad if it's Otto Porter.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game, though.
Yeah, it was a good game. Now we're on a game that I don't really want to talk about. A game I do not really want to speak about. The Nets versus the Lakers. James Harden,
basically
36-point triple-double. Patty Mills, 34. LeBron, 39, 9, and 7.
LeBron needs help.
Yes,
That's basically
LeBron needs help.
LeBron needs some help, bro. This man played 39 minutes.
I don't like how
39.
In the last 8 minutes of the game, there was no center on the court.
Yeah, they just went full on small.
Which I didn't like that.
I liked it. I mean, I don't like it, but it helped them come back in the game. I mean, they came back because they went small. So
yeah,
but Melo playing 38 minutes is crazy. He played that whole second half. And I didn't like that because Melo, and then just Russ Westbrook, which is the main issue this game. Russell Westbrook, man, that boy. He had me one against Mississippi.
You like 4 for 20? Can you hear my brother in the background singing?
Yeah.
I don't know why this man over there having a whole concert when we decided to record, but we have to ignore it, man. But yeah.
Russell Westbrook, 4 for 20. He tripping. I don't know what the heck. Look, and then so the end of the play that really made me mad Westbrook was when LeBron was just going off, like he missed time in the game and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then of course Claxton got that and one put over a dunk on over LeBron. And then when LeBron missed the pass and then right to Westbrook, LeBron was wide open in the corner, and this man decided to go for a posterized dunk on Claxton. He gets blocked by the real.
Man.
So bad, bro.
What, man? What are you talking about? These? They in mama room.
No, they're here.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? Go over there, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, so LeBron was wide open. Westbrook sold. Straight like that. Westbrook sold. Can't really put another
now, hey man, how you doing?
Man, bye. See ya.
You see, you can live in Detroit. Westbrook can go live in Philly. Yeah, but I'm tired of TNT too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of TNT too.
I know. TNT.
He's not a good fit for this team.
I think it was just refreshing to see after we traded all of the young core to see someone else new that's young that has potential to be great.
But now he's figured out. Every team knows what he wants to do, and so he's just such a bad fit in the starting lineup because everybody knows what he wants to do. So he can't shoot, and he just don't fit in his team. They need to either come off the bench or they need to look to trade him for Jeremy. I mean,
or actually,
come off the bench, bro.
I think they're trading for Jeremy Lamb.
Jeremy Grant? I'll trade for Jeremy Grant.
Oh, Jeremy Grant? You think they'll accept that?
If they want to rebuild, they want to rebuild. If Detroit wants to rebuild and officially rebuild and move on from Grant, then I would accept that.
I saw something where it said the Pacers have interest in THT. So
I'm
I like
surprised.
grabbing.
But I want to get Jeremy Lamb though.
I
Jeremy
mean, he's a
Lamb,
shooter. We need spacing.
but it's just a waste. I feel
At this
like
point, I'm desperate
he's
for
20.
anything.
At that point, I'd rather just keep THT because I feel like you're not getting nobody like that can like THT has a lot of potential. So I feel like you just get rid of him for nothing. Because Jeremy Lamb, he had better even plays. He's injury prone too. But I feel like I wouldn't give up, and he's 30 years old. I want to give a 21-year-old that has a lot of potential for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I would try to go big with THT.
I mean, we
if
could
you
get
can't get
more.
nothing big for him. I would
I
just
feel like
keep
we
him.
can get more out of them.
Yeah, I'm saying that's why like I see some people say, "Oh, Buddy Hield." But I'm like, if you can get way more for THT, why just settle for like Buddy Hield or Jeremy Lamb? But you know what I mean? At that point, you might as well just keep him and hope the potential comes true in the next few years. At that point, you might as well just keep him.
Yeah,
I think it's just a way to just trade him for nothing. Like trade him for a player that I want to kind of like player that's really living his potential. If that makes sense. It's like a player that like THT like potential to do like a good like 20 point per game score. And so like I just feel like it's not worth the Lakers trading him for somebody that's going to give him like 5 points, 8 points, a couple of threes some nights. Might be injured, and he's like 30 years old, and he had nothing. He had no assets, no future next year because you got rid of all your assets and future for a 30-year-old who's not good. It was okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think THT's best fit is somewhere to where he can just be that scorer that he is, and he doesn't have to play make, or he doesn't have to be a spot up for a star, you know? Like a team that doesn't have a lot of stars, like the Spurs. I think if you send him somewhere like San Antonio, he could be their bailout, last second, the clock's dripping down, give the ball to THT type of player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like being a role player to LeBron, he could be just that last minute scorer. THT deserves something better than the Lakers right now, man.
No, he don't play bad. He don't deserve nothing good.
I think he deserves something better than the Lakers because we don't need him. Like
he's the one playing, but he
doesn't fit the
him
team.
And Russ just don't fit together.
Yeah, like he doesn't fit the team. Like he deserves to go somewhere where he can fit. He don't deserve this, man. Like
that man don't deserve better. LeBron deserves better. That man the way I carry these sorry bums. They ain't bring him nothing.
And then when I was thinking about it too, like we don't have anybody that likes playing defense except for Bradley.
Yeah.
Like, or I guess you could say AD, but like everyone and no one on this team is known for the defense except for Avery Bradley.
Well, and Howard. But I think the main issue is that a lot of defenders are out. And like that's why it's like you can't really get on defense because the whole defense, the people who like playing defense aren't out with COVID and injury. So it's just I think that like to me it's more of like I feel like it's hard to judge. It's easy to judge a team though because like I judge THT more because he was playing bad when everybody was healthy. He wasn't playing good. Like he sucked. When AD and LeBron all them were healthy,
consistent.
Yeah, he had games he looked good. He had games and he had a lot of games he just looked terrible. And then Russ is so up and down that I'm kind of like, oh.
Being honest, I think not even like trying to like meme or anything, like being like for. How many wins we got? Like 16 right now?
We're 16, 18.
I think 16, 17 around there.
16, 18.
I honestly think the Lakers might have like I want to say a lot, but like at least like +3, maybe 3-4 more wins if we kept Caruso. Just because of what Caruso does on the defensive end, and he can stretch forward.
I don't think so.
Just because we have that, we have more trust on defense.
But I'm talking about right now what the team needs. This team needs some offense. Because I can't say Caruso will help anything because if you remember last season, the Lakers were still losing. When AD went out last season, Caruso and all of them were healthy with LeBron, and they were just still losing games. They were still getting blown out by people. And that's why I don't think like Caruso will fix everything. There's no player that fix everything. To me, I think it's more of a team thing because LeBron just need help. Because even last year, like that's why a lot of Lakers fans are mad because like last season it was frustrating because the same thing. LeBron like dropping 30-something points with like 10 assists, or LeBron like 30-something 0 assists because nobody's doing nothing. And that's how it was last year. People last year was Kuz took a lot of the blame because Kuz was the second guy and he wasn't doing nothing, and Caruso wasn't doing nothing, KP wasn't doing nothing, and people were getting mad with them because they weren't doing nothing because they suck.
Yeah,
everybody like, yo, we need Rondo back.
But if you look back on like that bubble year, that 2020 year, the championship season, I think that team was as good as it was because of how they were on the defensive end. I think they were like I think that was the best defense in the league, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think they had the best defense in the league, and the offense was LeBron and AD. There was no there was no sets, there was no plays. It was LeBron and AD, everybody else getting the fucking corner. And since AD hasn't been playing like as that second star, they've been struggling.
No, I don't think that either, though. I don't know. To me, I feel like the Lakers want to do something different. Though. I mean, I agree with you mean, like with the bubble team, but I think when it comes to this season, I think the Lakers knew that like LeBron's 30, LeBron's 36, 37.
Yeah.
He can't do that. I know, like his next like last 2 seasons, he can't be. Even though he's doing it, he can't be the main guy in the team. And that's why I think the Lakers took the risk of getting Westbrook because you need somebody else to do something else, like do something for him.
Hey, man,
you know,
Ben Simmons
like,
not looking that bad now, bro. After that block by
like,
the rim, Ben not looking that bad.
Yeah, that Jeremy Grant,
Jeremy Grant is actually Jeremy Grant looking nice. You think we're gonna pick both of them up mid-season?
No, that's what I wish though. I mean, they can make the trade for it.
I mean, you think all right? There's a way. Like if it was that, we can make both of those trades.
Yeah, we can make both of those trades.
I don't think we do that. If we do, we gotta do it now, and then one on the deadline.
Really not interested. I think. Yeah, I mean, they can do it anytime. I think, honestly.
Yeah, but like, I don't think it. Know how the NBA is, how people are. They take so much time on trades. Like they have a trade they know they're gonna do. Oh, let's just wait till the deadline. No, let's just wait. Like nigga, no, do the trade. I want something to talk about.
Yeah, just doing that. I don't give a teams do that either. Just doing that.
Man, like
how your team, man?
Exactly. But yeah,
I think it's possible though. But I think it's like you gotta. It's just Philly not gonna do. I don't think Philly want Westbrook. Like, why would they want Westbrook? If he's that bad for our team, I'm looking. If I'm Philly, like if he's that bad for Lakers, I know like we're losing right now, but like I don't think I want Westbrook. Like they have to be really desperate to give it to Ben Simmons and just get Westbrook.
I would love Ben Simmons.
First I ruined it, but now
it's just we gotta tell that man he's in LA. If you don't shoot the ball, at least if you don't shoot 1 3 a game, you're gonna get they're gonna hate you here, dog. They're gonna hate you. They are going to hate you. Did you see what Shaq said about AD?
No, I don't even think that Shaq.
He said, I don't pay attention to Shaq. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna try to find a quote, but I don't think I'm able to find it exactly. But basically what he was saying, it was like they're like, yeah, what do you think the Lakers' problem is? And they were trying to blame it on Westbrook. Or they were saying the team was too old. LeBron was old, right? And then Shaq was like, I guess you could say that, but like when you look at the headlines for the Lakers, what do you see? LeBron 30. He said, what do you see? LeBron 30 points, LeBron 30 points, LeBron 30 points. You know what you don't see? I don't hear nothing about Anthony Davis. All I hear is this man fucked up his knee again. He said the Lakers are only as good as Mr. Knees. He said Mr. Broke Knees carries him. And I was like, damn, it's hurting me because it's true. And I wish AD could start playing at that best player in the league type level again.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he needs to do. I think regardless, they need him. Like people say, he trade him. I disagree. Look at now. Like if you think Lakers to trade AD, just look at how they're playing without him. They suck.
Yeah, I don't
but him playing even below average, they're winning games. But he needs to step up when it comes to like he needs to. I think his injury will help him because he get more rest and hopefully shooting more so he gets more rhythm because they need him to be if they want to win a championship they need him to really ramp it up more. So that's why I think I agree with like more of like he needs to he has to be better for them to win, do all the way. Because if you rely on Westbrook to help you get all the way, you ain't going all the way without him. And I hope I hope AD gets better, he heals, and he maybe. And I've seen this team play so bad. I hope it ignites him to play better because he's not playing bad. I like how Mike Breen put it when I was watching the Lakers game. He said he's not playing. He's playing good, but he's not playing on what he needs to be. How he needs to be playing.
It's AD. He's playing good, but he's not playing what we need.
Full potential. Well, he is. He's not playing what he's known for playing. Like how dominant he's known for being.
Yeah, we're not getting that Pelicans 28
or even Lakers AD.
Yeah.
Even Lakers AD from last year. They were last year, not even last season. Last season,
last season. One of the Andy and them, he said that the thought of Anthony Davis is better than Anthony Davis. And that kind of hit me a little hard, bro. Not gonna lie, dog. Yeah. It was like the thought of AD, having Anthony Davis is way better than having the actual AD just by the way he's been playing this season. So, I don't know, man. There's still a lot of season left to see.
But, my last thing about the Lakers, I hate people. I think it's not all AD, though. And, people blame.
Yeah, no, it's a team thing.
it's a team thing. Like,
Yeah, if you
play,
watch
like,
the
I'm
games, like
blaming THT right now and Russell, but it's not just THT and Russell. It's just a full team thing.
the only person that
COVID,
looked like
injuries.
and then it's like some of the effort for some of the players too. The only players that looked like they wanted to be out there was probably Stanley Johnson and LeBron James. Everybody else was like, everybody else was like, I wouldn't say they're like going through the motions, but like they weren't playing as hard as they could be.
Yeah, like Dwight, like he didn't look like he cared.
Nah,
you know, like, I don't know.
I'd be mad if I was Dwight too. That man Dwight didn't even play in the fourth quarter. I'll be pissed.
Well, yeah, 'cause he sucked. He was playing bad.
Yeah.
Everybody was like scoring right over him.
And then,
like,
and then what makes it worse is going on Instagram right after the game and seeing every single major sports account posting Claxton over LeBron.
I didn't even see all that. I don't really follow. I just like don't follow all this stuff.
I went on Instagram. I saw Bleacher Report, ESPN. Hold on.
I knew they were, so I was like, it is what it is.
Man, it was all everywhere. It was ESPN, Bleacher Report, NBA, everything. Claxton over LeBron. Let me see mine.
Yeah. But it was cool seeing James Harden play like his old self a little bit. Finally.
What'd you say?
James Harden played a little bit like his old self a little bit this game, man.
That man cooked Darren Collison, bro.
Yeah, Patty Mills. Patty was really balling. The Nets, I think people like I've been seeing a lot of things on Christmas live stream today. And a lot of people think the Bucks are going on repeat. I think the Nets might surprise everybody and they might win it all this year. Their depth is crazy. Like their defensive depth is really they have a lot of good defenders.
It's like I think
especially Patty Mills, and they're not even fully healthy.
I think it's looking like as of right now, it's looking like the Bucks are going to repeat. But I think everyone should still like know that it's the Nets, man. When Kevin Durant comes back, and then they're gonna have Kyrie back eventually. I don't know when, but they're still gonna be. Yeah, they're still gonna be that team the team to beat in the NBA as of right now.
I just Nets are gonna win it all. I just don't like when I look at like the teams to beat them.
It depends.
I don't believe the Suns or Warriors can beat the Nets.
I think it depends on how it goes down with Kyrie.
Yeah,
I think the Warriors might be able to take him. I think the Warriors probably could take him in 7 games, especially if Kyrie's not playing in Brooklyn. I think the Warriors might be able to take him. Yeah, but that's the only team right now that I can see having a chance. But everyone else, I think the Nets sweep all 3 of them. They're not sweep, but beat with a little bit of ease.
But it's just so hard to predict, though. Because, like we said, it's hard to predict because a lot of teams are out with COVID, injuries, and this season is just weird. I don't know. It's just me. This season is kind of weird.
Yeah, this season. I think every season when LeBron's not one of the top seeds is weird.
Even before you became a Laker.
It
just always felt weird.
Even that season when LeBron was when Kyrie left that first season, it was just LeBron in Cleveland. That was a weird season. Yeah. Whenever LeBron's by himself or fighting and LeBron's struggling or LeBron teams are struggling, it's weird.
It's because you can't predict nothing. And it's like you can't say, oh, this team's gonna win, and the next freaking LeBron comes out nowhere.
Yeah, you never know because LeBron and AD might pick it up in the playoffs, and then it's like, damn.
Yeah.
We counted them out now. Look, so like you never know.
That's why it's like hard to pick.
Yeah.
That's why and then like the Clippers, I know Paul George's been out injury, but then Kawhi comes back and he comes back for the playoffs and he's still good. I'm like, they can really beat any team too. Yeah, but I don't really know. Like I'm saying the Nets, but again, who knows? Because
the beauty of basketball.
It's just hard. Like, people saying like the Warriors are signs, but next thing you know, like Kawhi and Paul George come back and just dominate or something. And you're like, damn.
But
I really picked them.
We spent a long time on the Lakers. Let's move on to the last Christmas Day game. Jazz and the Mavericks. The Jazz pulled out 120-116. No Luka in this game. And it was Donovan Mitchell with 33. Luka didn't play. Luka was out with ankle injury.
He's still out?
Yeah. Porzingis and Brunson both had 27, and then Donovan with 33. It was literally like a boring. I wouldn't say boring, but it was the Jazz and the Mavericks are 2 boring teams to watch, especially without Luka. So it was exactly what you would expect. Slow offense, a bunch of threes, and no defense. Yeah. And then Rudy got exposed once. That's literally how it goes.
Rudy got exposed again?
Yeah, it wasn't something bad, but he got exposed.
I feel bad for Rudy, man.
It was Porzingis. Porzingis hit him with a little shimmy pump fake, and Rudy was flying.
Rudy is so bad. Perimeter defense. It's funny, man.
the defensive player of the year, man. The reigning defensive player of the year.
I forgot he was defensive player of the year. He get cooked on the playoffs.
Got baby.
I feel bad for that man.
He got baby in the playoffs. That's the defensive player of the year.
He's like, this is defensive player of the year.
I hope Draymond wins it this year though.
He needs to. I think he's supposed to. I think he's like front runner.
I think he's the front runner by a mile.
Yeah, he'll probably will.
You know who else I think should have like a case for defensive player of the year?
Who?
This might surprise you, but D'Angelo Russell, man. Have you seen what D'Lo's been doing with the Timberwolves?
No, on defense.
He does the same thing Draymond's doing, literally. The way they use Draymond in Golden State, the Timberwolves use D'Lo the same way. He's like the quarterback on defense. He switches on everyone, he tells them what to do, and he picks up on everything. That's why the Wolves have a top 10 defense this year. Because they switched and they let D'Lo run it on defense, basically. Because I didn't even know the Timberwolves had a top 10 defense.
I'm not surprised. I know Pat Bev. They have a lot of like guys who potentially be good defense. Yeah, and I know because Pat Bev definitely gonna make them play defense.
Because D'Lo's been switching on the centers this year, dog. Like D'Lo, you gotta watch some D'Lo defensive tape, man. That man, he been doing it.
This man told me to watch D'Lo defensive tape. I never thought I'd do that in my life.
I never thought I'd say it, but hey, I respect D'Lo on the defensive end now. Gotta give that man his respect.
Some D'Lo defensive tapes.
Hey man,
you told me that. I'm like, what are you talking about? You told me that 5 years ago. I'm like, D'Lo defensive tapes.
What the fuck wrong with you, dude?
What you been watching?
Man, hey, and it felt like it's been so long since we did this. Like this month felt so long when it comes to our podcast. So if y'all remember, a month ago we did our top 10 players. Our top 10 teams.
That's crazy.
And we said we're gonna do it once every month to end every month. And now it feels like we did that like 3 months ago.
It felt like a while.
It felt like a long time.
It actually really don't feel like a month though. I ain't gonna lie.
It feels like a month. How long it feel like to you? Like a couple weeks?
I thought we did like a few, like 3, 4, 5 weeks ago.
Really? To me, it felt like we did like 3 years ago, dog.
It felt like we did a while back.
Because every time I was thinking, I was like, damn, is it almost time? And I was like, damn, when are we supposed to do this? And I was like, oh, supposed to do it for this one. Now it makes sense.
We did it, I think we did like on the 20 something.
Yeah, we did it in September, I believe, right?
No, we did it in November.
Oh, we did the end. Was it the ending of November?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You got your list? Going off the Heezy again.
No, I made my list earlier.
All right, but say last time we went off the Heezy, man.
We was like,
we was all over the place. Yeah, I'm
like, let me do this somewhere early this time.
All right, how you want to do it? You want to go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8,
10 was hard. We go 10, but 10, I don't know who to pick. Because
before we go,
a lot of teams suck right now.
I want to say my honorable mentions. All right, before we go. I just think these teams deserve some respect because when I was making my list, I was like, all right, I want to put them in there, but everybody at this last spot is like kind of iffy. So they could have made my 10, but they didn't. I got the Grizzlies, Hornets, and Sixers. Those 3 teams. I had maybe making my 10, but they didn't break it.
You put the Grizzlies in there?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's tough.
Just because I think every team on my list can beat them in a 7-game series.
Well, he's going right now, though.
Right now, I still think every team can beat them in a 7-game series.
I mean, like, not like in the playoffs. I'm just talking about like.
I know. I'm talking about like at this moment right now. I would take every team on this list over the Grizzlies. I think.
All right, I'm gonna hear a list there.
All right, we'll go 10-10. You go. I'll do my 10. You go your 10. All right.
All
right. So my first 10 is should be MVP Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. I got them 10 because it's Jokic. I mean. Yeah, it will single-handedly fuck you up. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. And don't let his brothers be at the game. They'll beat your ass, too. So, yeah, number 10, I got the Nuggets. Who you got 10?
So, I decided to not put the Nuggets because their games got canceled. So, I feel like the best team to put right now, this part's hard because a lot of teams, after this number 10, a lot of teams suck right now. Because COVID and all this stuff, injuries and stuff. So I put the Sixers. I just feel like Embiid is still dominating, even though they've been losing a lot of games because they obviously missed a second superstar.
You did your list off of like as of right now today?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going best teams, I want like best team of the month.
Yeah, I did them of the month.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
I thought
good about say it, boy, because I have the Nets in here. So if you didn't put the Nets in here because it's just Harden, I was about to say.
No. I went because of how they playing now.
I thought you meant as of today, the top 10. I was no, I did the whole month. Like from the beginning of December to now. All right.
Well, I'm going based on like right now, like this month, but what's going on?
Yeah, I'm going
right
off.
now.
I'm doing
And
mine based on what happened this month or up to today. What's happened up to today from the last time?
That's why I picked the Sixers because they've been struggling. But I picked them because just Embiid's still dominant enough to help them. And I just feel like I don't know. It's probably hard because I feel like any team can go right here because all these teams suck right now.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't know what to pick. That's why I'm gonna pick the Sixers.
I think
every team right now.
We have the same reasoning for why we have 10. We're at 10 spot.
Yeah, I was gonna put a 10 to be honest because there isn't no true top 10 team in it. No 10 right now because there's been top 9.
Yeah, you can say like I can see that everyone that I think we should have the same list, probably different orders somewhere, but I think essentially we should have the same 9 teams after this, right?
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, my number 9, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers at number 9. I got that big lineup of Mobley, Garland. I said big lineup and said Garland, crazy. But I got that big lineup, Mobley, Garland, Jarrett Allen, and Larry Markkinen. I don't know how it's working, but
it works.
Shout out to Cleveland, man. They've been hooping. They've been hooping.
Kevin Love.
This man watched one game of Kevin Love. Been obsessed ever since.
And man, give him love, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Cleveland, man. Who needs King James? Who needs him?
They wish they had him back. I definitely want him back. I know they buying him, so I know they definitely want him back. And he's over here better, LeBron.
He's like, come on, LeBron. We got a better record. Come to Cleveland.
This is for you again.
Part 2. You got an 8 right now.
So my 9 for Memphis. So I put Memphis. They've been playing really good. I picked them because out this whole December, they had no John Morant. He was injured. They had COVID protocols. And they picked up a lot of big wins without him. And it was bad to a point when he came back. And when they lost, when he came back, they said they better without him. The fans were telling him they better without him. And that man got off social media. But he's been playing great, obviously, John. But
that's why he took that break off of social media?
Yeah, because the fans,
I didn't even know that.
The fans at the game were like chanting because they lost. And the fans can't, we're better without you. We're better without you.
I saw that on Twitter, people saying that.
And
but I didn't know that was
like, it's crazy. I don't know what he's saying. Somebody like, it's crazy that people turn on you. And how like the fan, how you playing good and people turn on you. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why he's on social media.
He was like, I'm going to take a break. He says, no, when I saw that, I was like, damn, the NBA stars do that too? I thought that was just like a middle school thing. And so I was like, all right. When I saw that, I was like, he needs a mental break. All right, we go.
I'm like, I guess that makes him different AD. AD don't give a damn. That man's still posting. That man's still on social media posting about his, damn, what's the team name? Was the Cheese? What's that team name? I can't get that right now. You know what I'm talking about? The football team, the Cheese?
The Chiefs? Oh, the Cheese?
No, with the Cheese, yeah.
Oh, the Packers?
Yeah, that man get all this hate every day on social media. Every day this man, every time they win, he still posting the Cheese. Okay. He's still posting the Chiefs up winning. I'm like, this man still posting the Packers winning every time.
Man,
I'm like,
he's a diehard.
And you don't give a damn. You don't care what everybody said about him.
I mean, because it's like, I think AD came to LA and went Hollywood.
Oh, bro, man.
AD don't got a Twitter. Oh, yes, he did one day. But AD came to LA and went Hollywood, bro. Probably he wasn't doing all this before he came to LA. He was not. AD was like a basic dude. Now. This man wearing all these Versace outfits and chains. He was not doing all that, bro. Like the LA effect is something crucial. Westbrook, crip walking at concerts and shit, man.
LA fun, man. You do the same thing as a Laker. You cannot lie. You ain't gonna listen.
Man.
Listen, you will have a good time.
Man. This man, what was I about to say? This man IT next, dog.
You said IT? IT on the team, bro. He on the team no more.
I know, but he next, dog. He gonna be crip walking in LA.
I got a funny story about IT, but I'll talk about that later.
Got a funny story about IT.
Well, not funny story, funny comment I seen
Oh, I was
about
about to say,
Lakers
don't
on the
tell me
bag.
you mad IT or something, dog.
No. I guess it's not really a story, but it's just funny because someone said what someone said about IT not coming back to the Lakers and what they said, and I want to say it like after like towards the
Fuck it,
end.
say it right now. Fuck it.
I'm saying no. This so basically,
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
video. You watching this video about Lakers pickups or whatever, and this person put the comment. He was mad. Like IT back. He said, I can't believe IT is not on the team. He wasn't a starting point guard. He's an all-star. He's an all-star player. He is a star. He's like, it's because IT not on the team. I'm not gonna be a Laker fan anymore. I'm done with the Lakers until Jenny get her stuff together and get IT as a starting point guard. He's an all-star. And this dude was funny. This ain't 2015, this ain't 2015, 2016, buddy.
Oh no.
I was like, no, IT got a burner, bro.
That man.
Got a burner.
That was IT's burner. I didn't even think about that.
Burner.
Isaiah Thomas has a burner. I did not think about that.
So I'm the starting point guard.
He said he's playing at the ice. Wait, low key, that might have been Isaiah Thomas. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know where anybody sits there and believe that IT should be the starting point guard.
Because he be posting like that though on his main. He be saying stuff like that sometimes.
That's why I was like, IT, what you doing, man?
Like
he do post like that, like on Twitter, like I deserve to be in the league.
Yeah, he be posting stuff like that, so I believe it.
Oh, it was so funny though. I was like, what the hell?
Nah, but
I'm not like a fan anymore. IT not like it.
I honestly think that, not gonna lie. I think if I was an NBA, I would make a burner account and I would name it like Martell Watson's burner account. Because nobody gonna think it's actually me.
And they feel like it's a parody account. You feel like the parody account, you just pretend it's just you.
Yeah, like nobody gonna know it's actually me. They think it's something fake.
Like the Stephen A. Smith burner account?
Yeah.
That burner account funny too. Because what if it's Stephen A. Smith the whole time, but we just think some random dude?
That's exactly. You never know.
It's just some random dude just talking crazy.
No, dog, I would go crazy. I would literally go crazy if that was actually him.
LeBron stink. You know, LeBron, you on the Lakers, LeBron suck. I'm tired of LeBron. Tell you what to do. AD gonna solve.
AD's
like you on the team. You ain't on the team.
Man, why just LeBron talk shit about AD? I can't stand this weak nigga.
No, LeBron.
Right,
LeBron. They want LeBron talk that about what's so bad. But
man, he was like,
back to our list.
We need to get back to the list. What we talking about, man? We'll talk about this after. All right. All right, we got 8. All right, number eight. My number 8, I got the Heat. The Heat have played well this season. I feel like anybody on that team can give you 20 plus any night.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the Heat. I like that they a gritty team, play a lot of defense. They can switch off, do what they want. Bam can guard 1 through 5. Jimmy can guard 2 through 1 through 4. You said what?
Isn't Bam out?
Yeah, but he'll be back.
Yeah, out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why I like the Heat. They're real versatile, real gritty. They've been balling this month. They got the potential 6th man of the year, Tyler Hero on the squad. So yeah, I got the Heat. My 8th spot.
So I picked the Cavs. Hey, basically the same reason. They've been playing really, really good. Surprisingly, they've been surprising because, like, you know, I didn't know they're gonna keep it up. Like, because, like, for example, I've been Washington last year, and Washington is like 3-7 the last 10 games. So the Cavs are keeping it up, 7-3 the last 10. And they've been balling throughout this whole month, man. Like, it's their whole system, what they have, and they really, like, even like Ricky Rubio, he looks so like much better for the last few years that he played NBA. And I don't know, I guess like whatever they do it is, the coaching and the system they have, everybody just looks so good on the Cavs. Like, they really just play a really good team game. And so they did a great job. The Cavs did a great job. I see why they want to buy again another big player, because their team, they have a lot of good pieces and a lot of good players. And I think they can definitely add something to that team. Hopefully soon, or next month, when like more of the trades, so you start trading more. So I put the Cavs there. They've been balling.
The Cavs is your 7?
My 8.
Your 8?
Yeah. All
right. As I'm looking over my list, I realized that I miscounted. I got 9 teams on the list, dog. So I might have to slide a team in there. So Well, I'm
shit.
gonna do a quick little rearrangement. I'm gonna so I got Grizzlies 10. All right, the Grizzlies are my 10. Okay.
All
The
right.
Nuggets are my 9. The Cavs are my 8, and then the Heat is my 7. All right, who's your 7?
Oh man. So my 7,
Yeah.
I'll put the Heat at 7 too.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
we already went
same
over the
reason.
Heat. So the teams we go over, we can just skip and just keep pushing.
Yeah.
All right, so a new team, my 6 is the Bulls.
That's my 6.
All right, yeah. See, I wanted to put the Bulls higher because they've been playing like they're better than most of these teams. Or not most of them, some of these teams above them. But you can't really do that because their record doesn't really show it. Or they don't have records better than the Bucks or Jazz or teams like that. So yeah,
And they had a lot of games canceled. So I feel like they had a lot of games, COVID and protocols.
Yeah, and to end the month, they missed a lot of players too. So
yeah, so they didn't get to really play a lot of games. So I tried to put them there.
Yeah, so shout out to Bulls getting that 6 for both of us, and then 5. Who do you have 5?
Number 5, I picked the Bucks.
Oh, I got the Bucks too. All right.
So the Bucks to me look good, but that time, like they had the same issue though. Same issue was Giannis going to protocols, so they were kind of losing a lot of games, and then it started when Giannis coming back a little bit, started playing a lot better. So, but they were winning some games without him. But to me, they had times. I don't know. In my opinion, their times Bucks was amazing, and they all had stuff that looked so bad. But I think they're still a contender team because obviously, but I think like they're a good team right now. When Giannis is coming back now, and he's honestly showing that he's fine. So the Rona didn't affect him that bad after the last game. So
I think
their team is just so versatile.
I think as of right now, the Bucks are going to be like a consistent 5. The Bucks are still like my favorite as of right now to win it all, but I think they're still a consistent 5.
Because they're so up and down at times, even when they're healthy. So for now, yeah, they're 5 for me. Until I hope
I'm interested. What'd you say?
What you're interested in number 4?
Yeah.
So
I wonder if we have the same team. I'll go first because you went first last time. Right. Number 4, I got Utah. Who do you have 4?
Oh, you picked Utah number 4.
Yeah, who you put 4?
I'll pick the Nets.
Oh, the Nets at 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
and it's the same reason. I picked them because COVID protocols. They haven't been playing. So literally that was the first game. I mean, they were playing, but they've been playing without their best players. They've been losing. Mm-hmm. They've been missing a lot of people. But I picked them there because then they missed my people. But KD was holding it down before he went out with his own COVID protocols. He was holding it down. So I put them at 4.
I have Utah at 4 because I think Utah is like the record. Sometimes Utah has a record that shows them being the number 1 team in the NBA. But I still think Utah is a consistent number 4 every time. Or they're like 3. They're not. Their record might show it just because they're a good regular season team. But when you get to like the playoffs and the postseason, they're not that much of a dominant team.
I agree with that.
This nigga, my brother just left my room with his headphones dragging on the floor, and he rode his scooter out of the room. This dude is so creative. He had the wire to the headphones around his neck, the headphones on his neck, and then he was on the scooter and just took off out of the room.
I got too much damn energy, bro.
Oh, I can't with this nigga sometimes. All right, bro. Then my 3rd, I got the Nets. So same reason you said my 3rd is the Nets. So.
So I mean, I see why though, but I see like the Utah always chose to play over. But I just thought to pick them because they're good as a team and they've been winning a lot. Yeah. So in December they've been just winning, and like they're underrated because of how sorry they get in the playoffs. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like they could be a surprising team too, though. They could be a team that just surprise everybody and then maybe go to the finals. But I hope not. I don't like Utah like that.
Yeah, I don't think Utah that got. We'll see. But I think we have the same 1 and 2.
What's your 1?
Golden State.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So it's kind of obvious. Golden State 1 and 2.
That's obvious. Yeah, who else? That was the first thing I did.
I literally started from 1 down.
Yeah.
I think it was easier to just put Golden State and then the Suns and then the Nets or Utah and
Nets. Yeah. And follow me the Bucks. So, and then nothing really changed, but the bottom tier teams.
Yeah, nothing really changed. So that's our top. Oh, let's do this. Do something different, real quick. Let's do this off the easy. Who player of the month in our eyes? Player of the month, LeBron James. That's my month.
I guess LeBron. Yeah, because LeBron been killing it this month.
I'm gonna say LeBron James. Not even no bias. You look up LeBron stats. I'm gonna give it to y'all just in case. I don't want to hear
He's
none of that.
having the same numbers as Curry.
Ain't that nigga? Yeah, he is. He's like season wise, he's averaging the same as Curry.
Yeah, 27.4. I think he has more rebounds and assists, obviously.
If you look up
LeBron's
27.4 average in the month of December, though, I think it's like 30 plus. Though
it's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know. I saw him on Instagram.
Yeah, if you look up his average in the month of December, I think it's 30 plus.
Just look at one of the LeBron fan accounts. So I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah, we pretty much done with everything. Now we just going through chilling.
How about the All-Star voting though? You know that started?
I think it started.
Yeah, you want on the fly. You want to say that for next episode?
Oh, we can say for next episode. We can do All-Star teams. All right, so it doesn't have his averages for the month, but I see one with his last 4 games, right? Last 4 games, he dropped 39-97, 36-96, 34-7-2, 31-14-6. So I mean, oh, here we go. Look, for the month of December, LeBron James has averaged 32, 10, and 5.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron be killing this month. That's crazy. He's 36.
32, 10, and 5 in the month of December. So, yeah. Yeah, can't really. Yeah. I don't think nobody else can really beat that.
Yeah. Like, you really look at it. It's just crazy. Because he's so old, but he's still killing everybody.
Man,
and nobody can stop this man.
Does it.
The team still
man just does it so just effortless, you know what I'm saying? That's just how he do it, man. That's just King. LeBron James, man. I need help. Help me. AD, where you at? Westbrook.
Westbrook. Eviction notice.
Man, eviction notices. I saw that. Get the eviction notices ready.
You said that to me.
Eviction notice. After watching LeBron too, this made me want to draft LeBron in the league. So just be ready.
I knew you were. I'm saying LeBron, so I saw on lose streak in the league. That's what I'm like, yeah. You know you gonna beat me bad. When you beat me bad, I'm getting LeBron. I'm about to make this cheesy ass team with LeBron.
What's the overall? I'm not losing like 4-1 right now.
Yeah. Well, you count the other seed. I think it's 5-1.
5-1 in every series.
If you count that Jokic one, remember you had like Jokic?
Oh yeah.
I had Giannis, Jokic.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm getting my ass kicked though.
No,
this year of video games has not been my like year, dog. In Madden, we got the little Madden leagues we doing, bro. I have not won a Super Bowl yet. And I'm supposed to be one of the best players.
In 22?
Yeah, in 22. I've been having a rough little shit, bro.
I thought you haven't playing a lot of Madden, huh? You stopped playing again?
I just started playing again.
Yeah, I got bored of 2K.
I did too. I wasn't playing anything until I started playing Detroit.
Yeah.
I was just on Detroit for the longest, and then I went back to Madden because I saw Mickey and them got it.
Finally got it? You should got 2K too.
You gonna watch Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh, you want to watch tomorrow?
Yeah.
I watched it the other day.
Hey, don't spoil nothing, bro.
Wait, but have you seen how everybody been talking about it? How it's like the greatest movie ever and all that?
I see stuff like that, yeah.
Just go into it when you watch it, go into it with like an open mind.
Oh yeah, man.
I watched it and I was pissed off. I was expecting it might be the greatest movie ever. And I was like, bro, the fuck? It's just
that's why I know after 2K, after 2K, bro, I want everything low expectations.
Yeah, bro, I should have did like it's a Spider-Man movie. It's a good movie, though. It's a good movie though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Well, everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, some lady in the back ruined it for you, bro.
In the back, like
I guess some lady watched it already, and it was like in a real pivotal moment, or like it was like one of the biggest parts of the movie, right? And then as it's happening, it was like, oh, and then the lady said what was gonna happen next, and I was like, an idiot. What's wrong with you? And then it happened, and I was like, dog.
Oh no, bro! You should. I ain't gonna lie. You should confront her.
Bro, I wanted to turn around and slap the dog shit out of her. Like, bro.
You should have gone to your boss on her, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as hell. All people do that, they go to the movie and then just spoil the whole movie.
Man, and then when we were walking out, so it was me and my girl, And then I guess some couple got there really early. So when our movie was walking out, the new movies were coming in, right? The people to watch the next movie. And they were already in their seats, and everyone was walking out talking about it. This dude was talking about what happened, and then the dude was like, hey, we haven't watched it yet. We just got here. Shut up!" And everybody started dying laughing, right? And so everybody that walked out told them a fake spoiler.
Bro.
Literally, it was like if you didn't do it, you couldn't leave. Like everybody said some bullshit to him about the movie.
I'm about to do that.
It was like walking by saying, "Oh, LeBron James is in it." They were like, "What?" And it was like funny. It was hilarious.
LeBron died.
And then it was funny because some people actually spoiled it, but they did it in the middle of the. They did it in the middle of the thing though.
I be mad to tell you that actual spoilers. Spoilers just ruin the movie. Like we know what happens. Like you still want to watch it, but then you don't want to watch it no more. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you don't get the same excitement. Like you get spoiled, you don't get that same excitement for what you're watching. Like, I'm not excited for this no more. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, but people tried to fix it by saying even wilder stuff to make them think, but once they see,
we to the wild, so I know it's a spoiler.
Yeah, but once they see what happened, have you watched Endgame already, right?
Yeah, I've been watching that.
So did I tell you about what happened when I was playing one of the homies before?
No.
We were playing a game, and then some random dude joins the party. Like random dude. Like we don't know who he is. He joins the party talking like, "Hey, yo, what's the deal?" We're like, "Who is this nigga?" He's like, "Hey, yeah. Iron Man dies. And he just leaves. And I was like, and I didn't watch it. Everyone else watched it, right?
Yeah.
And then so my friends could have been like, they could have played it off. And like, "Oh, this nigga crazy. He tried to spoil it, right?" Then they could be like, yeah, he tried it. But them niggas gonna say, "Oh, he blew it. Oh, he spoiled the movie." And I was like, yeah.
Oh, sick. That was back in the day when they had the people could join. People could just join off their little thing. Yeah, they asked people to join the parties and stuff. No, I've been mad, bro. Because I got spoiled. And I knew it what happened, and then I got spoiled. Like, I didn't know. I saw something on Instagram, but I didn't look at it, so I had a feeling Iron Man died. And then when I was in weight training, this kid in my class, he was talking to me, and he's like, "Oh man, it was so good." I was like, "Bro, I haven't watched it. Don't tell me." He's like, "I'm gonna give you a hint." I was like, "Don't tell me." Tin Man dies. I'm like, "Obviously, I know what Tin Man is." I just looked at him so bad, bro.
No, hey, so he would have said that we gotta fight. I
was like, bro,
don't tell me this nigga gonna say Tin Man dies. Nah, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. No, bro. Sick. I would have been upset.
So I almost laughed and he was not. I'm trying to laugh. Everybody else said I'm trying to laugh.
Not gonna lie, I was trying not to laugh too.
I remember the spoiler. I tried not to laugh. You tried to laugh too?
Yeah, because it was so dramatic for no reason.
Exactly what I was like.
His contract
just ended. Like, that's why I wasn't really upset either. Like if I didn't know, I probably still wasn't upset because his contract ended.
Yeah, it's not like it's like his contract ends. He didn't want to resign. What's the best way to give him? He just disappears. Kill him. That's how it was.
I got a bad habit laughing and stuff and like serious stuff.
But I didn't realize that as a kid. I didn't realize that when their contract expired, they leave the show. So that's why different niggas leave when I'm watching the show. I never repeat that. Yeah, no, when I was little, I'll be watching when you were little. And then there'll be some dramatic, the main character leaves. I'm like, no, why did he leave? But this nigga contract expired, bro.
Yeah. Especially because now, with social media and stuff, so you basically know, they tell you on social media, they contract expired.
And then it was back then, it was I wasn't thinking about this back then, but it's common sense. Everybody was saying, "Oh, he's not coming back as the next Spider-Man. Next Iron Man. He's not coming back as Iron Man. This is his last Marvel movie." Then they were saying this is the last Avengers movie. So if you put two and two together, you kind of realize that Tin Man
he was done. Yeah, at that point, it's you knew he was done. So it kind of was obvious because I knew either it was going to be him or Captain America.
Yeah,
was going to die because their contract both expired. So he's going to be one of them. They ain't signed that.
That's funny, bro. $10 million.
I was like, bro. I was like, you really have to spoil like that. Like, I didn't know who that is. I'm like, no, I know who that is.
Oh man. You ain't got nothing else? Nothing else to
No,
end with?
I got the. I got to end with it. Westbrook will win Christmas.
Westbrook is the Grinch.
Westbrook stole Christmas. Westbrook stole Christmas, bro.
Westbrook is the Grinch. How Westbrook stole Christmas. That's what I'm gonna name this episode.
I'm gonna tell you the name of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna name it How Westbrook Stole Christmas. That's exactly. And I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna try to find a thumbnail. Make Westbrook in the Grinch outfit.
Take Westbrook the Grinch. Get like a Grinch picture with the Westbrook jersey.
Yeah, let me see. Can I see if I can find this? Westbrook Grinch.
That man will kill it.
Oh, yep.
You actually found it?
It's like, oh, I found one with JaVale.
JaVale.
I don't know how I found
Oh,
it.
he dressed as him, I think.
What, man? You said what? Yeah, I think that's why. What, man?
Yeah.
What first game we go watch?
What?
What game?
I don't know.
This one. This month.
Mm-hmm.
This
All right,
one.
y'all, but we're gonna end
This
it right there, man.
one.
All right, yeah.
All right, man. It's been real, man. Have a happy holidays. Remember, make sure y'all always shut up, dribble. Shut up and dribble sometimes, man. Maybe that's what Westbrook should do.
Christmas tree?
Just shut up and pass.
Do you have a Christmas tree?
Say it, Mike. We got a what?
A Christmas tree.
No, you don't got no damn Christmas tree. We took it down today. All right, y'all. Have a good one, man. We're gonna see y'all. Happy New Year's, happy Hanukkah. Do whatever you want.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what the hell happened to this
Shut
nigga?
up and dribble.
Yeah,
No,
shut up and
I
dribble.
like laugh. You about to end it? I hear laugh.
This man.
Mattel.
What, man?
Shut up and dribble.
The Christmas tree outside?
Yeah,
Why?
because Christmas is over with. Shut up and dribble.